Hello, good day class. Today we will be learning chemicals and chemical safety, a guide for basic 8 class. I will be your teacher for today. I am Miss Josephine. So this presentation explores the fundamental nature of chemicals in our daily lives. We will also focus on crucial safety measures. This will ensure secure an engaging learning experience for everyone. Stay tuned as we go ahead. As I said earlier, today we'll be looking at chemicals. What are chemicals? A chemical is a substance or is any material with a definite chemical composition. It has distinct properties. We have some examples of common chemicals around us. Some common examples of chemicals are water. We all know water. Each and every one of us take water. That is a common example of a chemical, and it is a combination of two molecules of hydrogen and a molecule of oxygen. Another example is the salt, the common salt we use every day. It is a combination of two chemical compounds put together known as sodium chloride. And we are also familiar with sugar that contains in our daily tea that we take. And now this is a chemical combination of 12 molecules of carbon, 22 molecules of hydrogen, and 11 molecules of oxygen. These are common examples of chemicals. They are also found in cleaners, in medicines, and also in our various food we take on daily basis. Okay, let's quickly look at the types of chemicals. Chemicals can be elements, compounds, or mixtures. Each type has unique characteristics and applications. We'll quickly look at the summary and the review of some questions. The key points for a recap: we've looked at chemicals, and we have chemicals that have specific properties and uses. We also going to look at the hazards that include flammability, toxicity, corrosivity, and reactivity. And we'll also be looking at the safety measures involved in the PPE and proper handling of storage. Okay, before I continue, what is the full meaning of PPE? Okay, let me quickly say this. PPE is the personal protective equipment. Personal protective equipment. Okay, let's look at the sample question. Which of the following is a corrosive substance? The options are A, we have water, B, sugar, C, hydrochloric acid, D, salt. From the few things we've mentioned earlier, the correct option here is hydrochloric acid. Now, the common chemicals found in our labs are acid. They are in acid form, bases, and also we have indicators. Now for the acid, we have hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, corrosive, and strong reactions. While for the bases, we have sodium hydroxide, ammonia, caustic substances, and alkaline properties. While for the indicators, we have litmus paper, phenolphthalein solution, determine pH, and change color. Alright, for the chemical hazard, we know that for some chemicals, they are highly inflammable. So one of the hazards we have for chemical is flammability, which means it's easily attracted to fire or it easily catches fire. The second one is toxicity. It's harmful if ingested, inhaled, or absorbed. That is the reason why most times some chemicals in some shops or at home are always kept out of the reach of children to avoid the children taking them to into their system, that at the end of the day it causes harm. So it is very, very important that we know that chemicals are toxic in nature and they can be harmful if ingested or inhaled. We have another hazard as corrosivity. Now, what does this mean? That it damages other substances upon contact, which means if these chemicals get in touch with other substances, they can damage them. We also have another hazard as reactivity. Violently, it reacts with other substances. Okay, let's quickly look at the safety measures. The safety measures we have here, we have the protective gear. As we mentioned earlier, as you can see, the young man here on the picture is putting on a safety goggles where it protects his eyes from splashes and fumes. Always wear them whenever you find yourself working with chemicals or you find yourself in the school lab. The other one is the glove. The natural gloves protect hands from chemicals. They are very, very essential. It is very important to note that whenever you are using chemicals, you are advised to put on gloves to protect your hands from touching the chemicals directly. Another one is the lab coat. We are all familiar with the SS learners that always go to the lab using the lab coats. Now, this protects their clothing and their skin from spill and it keeps them away from harm. And you are always advised to keep the lab coats clean. Now, the other one is the closed-toe shoes. We know that it is very, very important that you protect yourself from chemicals, because if you get in contact with chemicals, for example, an acid, it has the ability to damage your skin. So it's important to protect your toes, your feet, protect them from spills and broken glasses. So you wear a sturdy footwear while working in the lab. All right, before I wrap up, we have some multiple choice questions for us, which I would love us to answer these questions and you submit them in class when we meet next. Do well to enjoy yourself and have a wonderful holiday. See you. Bye for now. I remain your teacher, Miss Josephine. Thank you.